Hello everyone, welcome to the Aries March reading for March of 2022 for the sign of Aries. This can be sun, moon, or rising, so make sure to check out your other signs as well. Trying to decide where I want to start, if I want to kind of being called over here, so I'm going to pull an astrology card first to see where we're at. And if you hear crunching in the background, that is my puppy. I guess it's dinner time for her, so hope that is not a pet peeve, you know, or people he dislike the crunching sound. Hopefully it's different if it's a pet versus a human. All right, Spirit, this is for Aries. And happy birthday, Aries. For Aries. All right. Radically, is that what that says? Radically change. So we got Uranus for the astrology cards. So maybe you can expect some radical changes in the month of March. So let's see what changes those might be. So we're going to pull some cards for money, career. We're going to pull some cards for love and romance. And then clarify what we might need to clarify as well. So let's see. Let's go with money and career first. For Aries, March 2022. This is for career, money, financial situations for the month of March 2022 for the sign of Aries. And now she's running around on the bed. She's doing zoomies. All right. Ooh, Hermit. All right. So possibly doing some deep soul searching when it comes to your career and finances. Or thoughts of kind of going on your own. You know, this would be someone that lives on their own kind of thing. So if you're in a roommate situation and you're thinking, you know, I'd rather not be in this, and I'd rather be by myself. We do have the Six of Pentacles under the deck. This talks about an equal give and take. So an exchange. So that is a good balance to have. It's a good card to have when it comes to your finances. As you can see, there's a scale here, and this can be the charity card where, you know, if you're in need, to be willing to accept that handout and that charity. And if you are in excess, to be able to help out others. But it means a balance where money will be coming in, like going from the Five of Pentacles, which is that lack, the feeling of loss of money. So this could be a deep soul searching on how to, you know, get that money coming in, or let's see. So maybe going out on your own if you're wanting to start your own business, something to that effect. Let's go ahead and pull Another card for career and finance and money. The Hermit is like a card where we are trying to find out what our power in the situation is. What is my power in this? I'm doing that soul searching. Woo. 5 of Wands. So this is a card of conflict, competition. It's usually an equal battle. So it would be people at equal levels. So say you and a couple other people at the job are all going for an evaluation, or you're all applying for a better position, something like that, where you're kind of on equal footing, but you're competing for the same thing. It is an imbalance. And so that could be where you're trying to pull your power or your knowledge in the situation. And this can also reflect back to, conflict and an imbalance with others, to where you're needing to pull back, because I mentioned, if you're kind of having a roommate or sort. So I guess I'm more feeling with the money, finance, career situation, that's all kind of like in the physical world. So I guess that can pertain to your house and your car and things of that. So let's see what's under the deck. Oh, 7 of Swords. So watch your back. This can be a card of deceit or theft or betrayal or dishonesty. And it can also talk about, because the swords represent the air sign of communication or our thoughts, things that we tell ourselves. So this could be we're stealing or robbing ourselves from our good future. But you might be, in a conflict where things aren't really kind of on the up and up, and you're going to see that, with the wisdom here, with the Lantern and the Hermit, when it comes to that. So if you're kind of feeling like, I want to say the advice of, no one is your friend at work. Like, I know we have friends at work, we have coworkers, we get a lot, all of that. Some people have a work wife or a work husband and all that. But when it comes down to somebody's wallet, somebody's money, they will always throw you under the bus to save their ass, to save their job, to save their money. So just remember that with that 7 of Swords, this is a backstabber. And then with this conflict here. So definitely some soul searching there. I'm going to go ahead and put this here, so that I remember that was under the deck. And let's move on to love. So radical change could mean, you're getting stabbed in the back, or you're sick of, the way things are going at work, and you're going it alone, or you're going for a different job, something to that effect, some big changes. All right, Spirit, this is for love and romance and partnership for March 2022 for the sign of Aries. Oh, shit. Well, there's the radical change right there, Tower. Okay. March is looking a bit chaotic for you, Aries. 3 of Wands. This talks about planning, like waiting for our ships to come in. And while we're doing that, we're kind of preparing for what's coming. So Definitely be prepared for some out of the blue changes. Now, a Tower moment when it regards love and romance could be a breakup. Something really unexpected. Justice. Geez. It's like come out like this. Is that trying to come out in reverse? I don't know. Legal matters. And then we have the Hanged Man. So getting another perspective on something. Okay. Justice can literally be like your marriage certificate. You know, that's a court document. So this could be a divorce with the Tower card and Justice. And then we're talking about romance and love. There is the need to have patience and maybe get another perspective on things. Or this could be, you know, maybe get another opinion if it's regarding, you know, like an attorney that you're using or something like that. But a lot of times when we get the Justice card, when it is pertaining to actual legal matters, it means that it is going to bode in your favor. So maybe you're the one that is blowing up the tower, so to speak. You're wanting the separation and really moving things forward with the Justice card. This is a radical change. You've done the soul searching. This is something that you're wanting. Oh boy. The Hanged Man is usually a self-sacrificing card where it's kind of like things are on pause for the greater good at the moment. And then the Hermit is kind of a pause as well. So I'm going to keep the Hanged Man out so we can remember that is here too. Because we're kind of have two cards that are showing a bit of a pause or the need for to look at things a little deeper. You know, with the Hermit, we're soul searching, and with the Hanged Man, we're getting a new perspective on things. Gosh, this is a heavy reading starting right out here. Let's see if I'm going to come over here. I might, should I use, all right, let's see. Do I want this one? You know what? I just saw that this card is under here. So I'm going to go with this deck to kind of clarify both situations. I was going to go over here to the, what is that? The Modern Witch. Oh my gosh. And I just split the deck at the Hermit. So I'm definitely using the right deck to clarify. This was on the bottom of the deck, and then there's that. So all right, Spirit, we're going to go ahead and clarify this finance, money, career, work, whatever this situation is. And for some of you, if you're like in a marriage and you're like a stay-at-home mom where you're not actually bringing in the paycheck, these could all intertwine as one. You know, like you're being stabbed in the back by the partner and that's why you want the divorce, you know, that sort of thing. Because they both seem a little bit like there's a warning or some heaviness going on to it. So that's why I'm kind of thinking, you know, if you're someone that stays at home and there's that loss, that Five of Cups card. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify. So the Two of Pentacles wanted to spin around and be in reverse. This is when we're juggling too much. we need to set something down. We can't, you know, there's just too much going on. We're juggling too much. So that could be, and then here under the deck, we do have the Queen of Coins, where she is holding a coin. So that could be, you know, saying that you are dropping something. This is like the radical change is you are letting something go. Okay. Death card. Yes, definitely letting something go. Something is coming to an end. Oh, shit. And then there's the Tower. All of these little things represent a download. Tower moments are, they're not necessarily bad. It's happening because maybe it needs to happen because this wasn't meant for you. But let's go ahead and get one more. Ooh, 9 of Cups. All right. Ooh, and the Strength card. Okay. So when we get the Death card, that is, you know, it's time to close this chapter, whatever it is, to move on from this job, this place of work, or the situation, or, you know, if you're having an issue with a certain supervisor and you want to switch from night shift to day shift, or, you know, like whatever it is that you feel that you need to put down, that it's too much, you're juggling too much. You're going to set that down. You're no longer juggling it. You're allowing that ending to come in. And this is going to bring your 9 of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. So this will all work out for your happiness, for your greater good. What you're hoping is going to happen, if you close that out, this is saying it will. You have the strength, the willpower, and all of that here with the Strength card. This is, you know, coming from our higher self. We have tamed the beast, you know, as you can see, and you have what it takes to do this. Like, there's 3 major arcana cards here, radical change, and ending with these 2 is beautiful. So that is wonderful. Let's go ahead and clarify Justice and Hanged Man with the Tower for the love. Maybe I should switch over here so that every card can come out if it needs to. So we will clarify the love situation when it comes to all right. Five of Cups. So I did see that when I was splitting the deck over here. This is a card of sadness, grief, or loss. So I do feel like there is going to be a separation or a breakup. Or a divorce, because we do have the Justice card. The Justice card could be here because something was unjust, or you will finally get your justice. Or it could actually be actual, you know, legalities. Let me go ahead and get another one. We have the 8 of Pentacles under the deck. That's kind of like, this is like working and working and working, mastering something, working really hard, day in and day out. So this could mean that you've exhausted everything that you could when it comes to this. You've worked, and you know, finally you got that new perspective that this is kind of ran its course and it's time. Let's get some more cards here. Two of Wands. So this is the crossroads where we have decided which path we are taking. And the world is in our hand. Like we're not even sure which way that path is going to bring us as far as what's to come, but we just know that it's kind of better than where we've been. And there is that Six of Pentacles that we had under the deck when it came to the Hermit. So there is that balance, you know, is going to be restored. You will find balance in this. Justice, you know, the scales will be tipping in your favor. This, I mean, it's a heavy reading. No one wants to say, oh, I see a divorce in your future. So, you know, like that sort of thing. But if it is not resonating, please do not claim this. This is for, you know, those of you that are in the month of March dealing with a radical change of, you know, maybe a legal separation that, you know, let me go ahead and see if I can get one more. I do want to oh, yep. Oh, the Nine of Cups again. I thought that was the 8 because the 8 is when we're walking away towards our 9. So we have 2 Nine of Cups. So yeah, it definitely seems like for some people this is kind of an overlapping story, you know, because the Death card and then the Tower card and then the 2, you know, like it's all kind of, you know, maybe you work with your spouse or your partner, or you're, you know, stay at home. And all in all, you will get your wish fulfillment. You will get your heart's desire. It's ran its course, and but you will be on a new path. Ooh, there might be someone coming in after. Slow and steady, responsible. We've got the Knight of Pentacles under there. Let me get... Let me get some oracle messages in here. So we opened with radically change. I don't know why it says radically change. I want to say radical change. But with the energy of Uranus, and any messages to close out the reading, any messages for healing or advice. Ooh, travel and boundaries. Ooh, if that's not for real. Okay. So maybe taking a trip, getting, you know, kind of different scenery, that sort of thing. But this card also, because of the boat, here we've got the lantern. She even has a wand in her hand. This is giving the vibes of the Six of Swords card, and that's the card of moving to calmer waters. So it's making me feel like things, you know, clearly ending with the 2 Nine of Cups here for each side. It makes me feel that things are definitely moving to calmer waters once the majority of these things have kind of played themselves out. Then we have boundaries. There is quite a bit of, you know, conflict. Then we have the Seven of Swords here. Tower over here. So you definitely want to protect your energy and, you know, have boundaries. That's maybe the different perspective that you are getting, is you're saying, you know what, I deserve better. I know that this is going to be painful and it's going to create huge change, but I deserve this, you know, something to that effect. Trying to see if there's anything else I'm being drawn to. Let me go ahead and get one of these and we'll close out the reading. Trying to bring in some happiness to this. I mean, the Nine of Cups is, you know, that is wish fulfillment. What you're hoping comes out of this will. It's just the change is going to be the uncomfortable part. If that makes any sense, you know. But you are a fire sign. You know, sometimes when, like, we work really well under pressure, you know. Awareness. Look beyond what you see. This makes me want to bring this one back out because we have a fox here and a fox here. And the Seven of Swords is a card where you're wanting to kind of be aware of your surroundings and what's going on, because it can be a warning of theft and deception and all of that. Awareness. Look beyond what you see. So that can also be that different perspective or doing that soul searching. So definitely it's like protecting yourself and taking the time to see what you need to see. Oh, wow. And under the deck, we have courage. And we had the strength under here. And the strength card has the infinity above her head, and then this has that as well. Courage in the face of conflict. I'm sorry it's such a heavy reading. I'm going to go ahead and close this out here. Again, please just, if it's not resonating, try not to make it fit. It's not your reading. Check your other signs, all of that. Much strength, sending much strength your way to get through this. And here is to sunnier days ahead. I can't wait till I see you guys next month when you are in your Nine of Cups. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit crazy, but you're going to end up on a high. So keep that in mind and stay aware. All right, Aries, thank you so much.